these things that we are learning now are not the things that your lecturer will have time to teach you. It's not like they don't want to teach you, but the style our curriculum is designed is not for you to come out and be using it as an entrepreneur. Is to graduate and to go and become what? Employee. And then when you read economics, in most cases, when you get to the bank, you realize that you might spend 20 years of your life in banking and you never have need for those things that you learn in school. But if you now look at that game theory, you now decide to understand it. They said the characteristics of game theory, I can use game theory to do all this. Then let me go and find out more about it. Then you find out more about it. You're now, like we are chartered economics. Now we have found out about stuff like this. But you don't go out and say, sir, I realize that you have many staff and you are struggling to pay your salary. In fact, you are at the junction where you are thinking whether you should lay off or you should expand or you should increase your bottom line and then maybe you should make more investments or solicit for funds. I'm sure that's it. Yes. All right. At least myself and my colleague, we can come into this place and find solution to this. If they don't want to come out as an entrepreneur, like you can engage us for the next 6 months and they find permanent solution to your problem. And by the time we are done with that, I'm a graduate of economics. My friend is a graduate of economics. He has first class, 4.9 GPA, 4.5, 3.6, whatever. You understand? We are very good. Our specialization is this game theory, and we are ready to use it to help you take proper solution, tested, and it will be beneficial to your bottom line. I'm telling you, you will not leave that place without being engaged. Take it from me. Go to any struggling company that understand what they are saying. This is power of entrepreneurship. What we are teaching today is your ability to use what you are learning to solve real world problems. We don't like the kind of gathering we are having around. There's nothing. The Western world that bequeathed this kind of education to us, they didn't give it to us so that we can be independent. They gave it to us so that we can keep serving them. How can our leaders still be going to IMF to tell them what to do with our economy at this stage? And most of them will call themselves professors. They are high-tech people. They are exposed. And yet, they cannot run the economy. They are running it aground all the time. Why? Because there's nobody, that is producing people like this. So today, we are going to be the first ambassador of this program we are starting. This place, we are trying to produce the next business leaders, political leaders, and innovative leaders that will think differently when they get out there. That you can now walk up to anybody. Now, what I'm saying here is that when you see an existing company, why most existing companies are dying is because there's no correspondence. We have proper, energetic, resilient, creative entrepreneurs, but there's no proper corresponding employee to work for them. Because what is required now is not people that will work for entrepreneur. It's people that will help the entrepreneur to grow through ideas. You look at the existing structure, you look at what they are running, and you think that you have something that you can hide. Just that your ability to use the social media. The only thing people use social media for is social life, dressing. And the people are making money there, but making money on skill that's not adding value. Tell me, how many skill that is really teaching you anything? You can imagine you start a skill on your TikTok on how to use game theory to solve business problems. You now pick physical chemistry and you begin to run a particular topic or subject under that. Like, okay, how do we use this to solve electricity problem? And you are running a skit on that. Apart from the fact that you are going to have followers, people that will look up to you, you will see invitations from people that are running in the industry that you are preaching to. It's as simple as that. So you have to develop what? Your entrepreneurship skill.